What's up, YouTube? Hat off the press. Hat off the press. Oh my gracious. Shout out to Tahir. He just sent me this link. I thought I was up and getting ready to finish. Look here, it's only 23 minutes. Okay, it ain't that long. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I actually got to talk to Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright, Sean Otwood, Maggie, the Black Owl. That's who's doing the interview with Jaguar Wright. Shout out to her channel, man. Y'all go to her channel and give her some subscribes. Let her know that the Music Recording Network sent you. I'm excited, man. Because the Music Recording Network. We moving up, y'all, and I thank y'all. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I swear to y'all, we're about to do some things. We're gonna make changes in people's lives. We are gonna help people. Help people. That's all I've been about my whole life. So y'all go to the Music Recording Network Live. Go to the Music Recording Network Live, man. That's where you get all the juicy information and we can communicate back and forth through the chat. You're welcome to come on to the show, all that type of stuff. So it's gonna be links below and everything. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Jaguar Wright, the best Jaguar Wright exposed. Yeah. Lionel B, Storm, whatever. Hey, check this out.
What
man.
I don't understand is why they act as if they are higher than thou, and then they talk about the white content creator and that you go on white platform. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think it's crap because I don't just go on white content creators platforms. I sat with Too Strong. Corey Fair is Black. I sat with Alonzo Williams, not without Alonzo. He's Black. I sat with Mr. Let Go. He's Black. I sit with a lot of people. See why they're attacking
Danny
the
Robertson is she's on the live. She's on the chat. Danny Robertson.
Oh, she's here in your chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Mrs. Brown. Why doesn't your husband keep you busier? Why is he always gone out in the streets, destroying the community? Is that why you're always online? Sad. Oh. But you know what, Danny? If you really want people to believe you, you should just cam up and show all of the verifiable facts that you've collected of my lies. You can't do that.
Danny, if you want to come up, you can come. You can come up.
Oh, she's not. She's not.
Oh my.
She doesn't like to confront you.
Goodness.
Oh, she is.
Oh my goodness.
She is terrified of me. That's why she told Ling Ling, Miss Rabbit Hole, to block me and Odell and all of the accounts that we have from her chat. We're even blocked from super chats.
Really?
Yeah,
why?
They did it this morning.
Why?
I went over because she knows I'll eviscerate her. They all know I will eviscerate them. Danny sits there. I would never have Jag on my platform. I would never have Jag on my platform. Don't talk back. I would never have Jag on my platform because I don't do lives. I would never do that. No, you would never do it because I would pull your card faster than Lanisha Forbes.
How can she do 4 to 5 hour live per day about you but not want to talk to you?
Exactly, because she prefers controlling the narrative of the lies she's constantly spilling. She's disgusting. You know that troll I've been talking about, 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦?
Yeah.
Danny literally was calling funeral homes to get proof of death. And this is who Down the Rabbit Hole uses for information. A maniac.
What do you think about Down the Rabbit Hole?
I think Ling Ling needs to go on a diet and change her content to home decor or something because she's about it. If she can trust everything that comes from Danny Robertson, she has to be out of her mind. Anybody who would trust anything that comes from that maniac would have to be out of their mind.
You call her a maniac. Why is that?
Well, because of that case with the kid that was unalive, that infant. Child wasn't even 1 year old. I believe the child died from alcohol poisoning. What kind of adults think it's cute to feed alcohol to infants? But see, her stepfather is a retired sheriff down in St. Charles, Louisiana. And her mother, Monique Talbert, who was on divorce court making a fool of herself, is also a star. And she used to go by Monica the Avatar until she got busted by someone who I used to work with named Nosy Whole Lot. And then guess who showed up right after that? Danny Robertson, the Avenger. She stalked Nosy Ho until she got her and got her channel taken down. And then she started calling herself an Avenger. See, back then, she was still using the robotic AI voice, which is why we all call her the robot.
Okay.
Then she started
Oh,
using the voice picture, and she started using her voice when she was, on the Shanquilla Robinson story. You know, they all tried to make a lot of money off of that. And I feel sorry for Mr. Robinson because she actually befriended him and he actually thought she was serious. Matter of fact, they used Mr. Robinson as content earlier this year from a station head. And she promised that she was going to go back to doing Shanquilla, commentary to get justice for Shanquilla. She's an Avenger. Have you seen her do anything about Shanquilla recently?
No.
And guess what? She has the Danny Robertson channel, the Danny Montana channel, the 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, the Ghetto channel. She has all of these backup channels. She ain't talking about Shanquilla on none of them. Guess
The
what,
last
though?
video was really far away.
They were raising money, though, and
For
they
who?
also had a petition. And do you know what that petition got that weirdo, that maniac?
What?
All of those IP addresses, all of those email accounts. She be going through all of that stuff, creating fake IPs and striking people's channels under anonymous names, which you're not supposed to do, to terminate their channels. She had 7 of my channels terminated. Want to know how she did it, Maggie?
How?
She would screen record
Maggie.
my lives and then instantly upload them onto her website, registering them as her intellectual property. And then she would come back and strike my channel with my mother's name, with my sister's name, with my second ex-husband's mistress's name, with all kinds of names, a bunch of different names that came from the Shanquilla Robertson. Oh my God, like, she's insane. Odell Carter, he popped her. We went after her hosting site for ican't.com. Guess what? She found a new hosting site, and now she's calling the new website I can't. No, she added an I can't. It was 2 I can'ts, and now it's 3.
Why?
Guess
What's
what, Danny?
the point?
Because she is an internet sniper.
And a stalker.
Wow.
And a stalker who used to work for Disney, got fired, but she stole their intellectual property. She's stolen all of the artwork for her channel from real legitimate artists that she did not give credit to. She's a thief. She's a whole thief. And like 2 years ago, she started a rumor in Discord that she was one of Jay-Z's illegitimate daughters. And that's why she was doing this, because she was fighting for her dad because he was going to, help her get her music career off the line. By the way, she writes AI gospel records that she posts up on her backup channel. Yeah, Danny Montana. Yeah. She makes these AI gospel records.
Why? What's the point?
Well, because the same point that Lionel B had for re-uploading all of his failed rap music right around the exact same time that the Lamisha story Fuller was going viral, because they're all failed people, failed, broken criminals. And YouTube is their block that they hustle on. Can you imagine that? Being so pathetic.
Why are they supporting Lionel B and supporting, like, they're going after Lamisha, but they don't go after Lionel B, but they go after you for one interview 7 months ago? What is the logic in this?
There is no logic. They understand that the algorithm is being controlled by my enemy, and they know that they get to lie and do whatever, and they're going to cover it, because the truth is, Lionel B's Lamisha videos should all be demonetized.
Yeah.
And they're not. Yet, when D. Haven sat on the blue couch, his video was demonetized. The truth. His truth was demonetized. And the Lamisha Fuller lying story is still monetized. I'm going to tell you why they won't go after him, because they're all colleagues, or should I say accomplices. And if they go after Lionel B, then Lionel B could just tell everybody the truth about what they've all been doing behind the scenes, and then they're all going to go to jail because they're committing crimes. Lots of them. Danny Robertson is protected because she is an internet thief and a stalker, and she's a hitman, and she runs around shutting down people's channels who are telling the truth. It's just that simple. They know it's lies. They know they're lying. They know they're all working together. But do you understand what kind of case this is?
A big one.
It's a
Conspiration.
RICO.
Exactly.
Two people to make a conspiracy, 5 people to make a RICO. Now let's see whether or not. Let's just look over that. You have Lionel B, you have Adria English conspiring together to give validity to Lamisha Fuller. Now you got Lamisha Fuller, Lionel B, and Adria. That's 3. And then you have all of the associated accounts that supported and helped push the views on that video. We already got 5 people.
Yeah, that's true.
2 people makes a federal conspiracy. 5 people makes a RICO. These people are weak, and they're weak-minded. If you break one, the dominoes will fall, and they will all have to go to jail.
Wow.
And once this happens, because it is going to happen, I am going to demand that the judge make sure that a part of their sentence is that they're all banned from the internet for life.
I think Lionel B for sure deserves it, because that man loves peddling like false information.
Yes.
Do you think he's gonna do a part 3 with Lamisha?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I hope he does.
Lord.
I hope
Why?
he does. And I hope he lets her get up there and tell all that crazy stuff that she's telling on her channel over there. And I pray that we're all watching so we can report it, because everything said in those videos goes against YouTube community guidelines. Child endangerment, unalivement, misinformation, spam, misleading. It does promote terrorism.
Yeah.
Why haven't all of these videos been reported for any of these things? Why is YouTube so derelict in making sure that the community guidelines here on YouTube are firmly set in place? Because it's a criminal organization ran and led by Leor Cohen, who is one of Jay-Z's best friends and mentors. I know Leor. I remember Leor from back in the day. I was always decent to Leor, and Leor wasn't trifling to me. But the second that I fell out with Sean, I became enemy number 1. And they've been hiring people to come into my life, disrupt my life, harm my life, and try to take my life for 15 years. Since my father passed away. See the guy, Trevor Green, I was telling you about?
Yeah.
How I met him was he was a drummer. He was a drummer. He was working on his new live room and recording studio, and he asked me to come through because I've seen so many great studios be built from the ground up. So rather than him hiring a consultant, he said, Jag, I'll play your next couple of gigs for free. Can you just help me get a studio up and running? And I'm like, okay. And he was a decent drummer. Then he started assaulting me and kidnapping me. By the way, did I ever tell? I don't think I mentioned. He was a relief drummer for Live Nation and Rock Nation. Just like the young man Caleb who took my son's life. He was trying to get a record deal with Rock Nation too. My son turned down the contract. You realize if I can get to the point where I can force the authorities to have no choice but to acknowledge this, the domino effect is going to be catastrophic, because nobody wants to believe that that's how evil these people are. And Andre Turner Jr., who his own family, his mommy, his daddy, his auntie, actually, one of his family members did an interview with Donat about him and his very nefarious ways. And he has his own child endangerment stories about downloading,
don't say it.
Child porn off the dark net. That was actually started by Danny Robertson, the official Kingpin, and Sean Davey Way. I got in front of that story.
Wow, that's
and I
crazy.
stopped it because they were about to blast him out because he didn't want to become a part of the troll farm. So they set him up with a nasty story to make him complicit and compliant. And so now he lives in, I think he was with his uncle in the basement. He's a 30-some-odd-year-old grown man who sits around talking about me, talking all kinds of craziness about, he's a 30-something-year-old grown man who lives with his uncle. And he takes all of the money that he makes from YouTube to gamble. Like, these are not decent people at all.
I don't understand why they're obsessed with talking about that one moment. Like, just for everyone. Can't you clearly say that you do
They
not
need
retract everything?
People. They need people to believe it.
It's a dogpiling campaign.
And it is a dogpiling campaign.
Cyber
It
stuff.
What's that line that Jay-Z always likes to use? It was so funny because when Lionel B did that so-called hit thing to me, he repeated that line himself. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Why do you think Lionel B?
So in other words, the majority of people, if it's a lie or not, but if the majority of the people believe it, it becomes the truth, even though it's a straight up lie. Wow. Think about that, man. Y'all think about that.
Why do you think Lionel B, instead of actually trying to go like and prove Misha's legitimacy, why did he go after you? Why is he obsessed? Why are they all obsessed with you?
Because that's what they all do. That's what the troll farm does. When all else fails, blame Jag.
The troll farm.
When all else fails, if there's no other content, stalk Jag. That's what Leora Cohen has taught all of these weirdos to do. This is their job. This is their job. And see, they don't want to admit it because then they would have to admit how crazy it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're all part of that witches coven too from Beyonce's church.
Who, the governess?
All of them. Danny, all of them. All of them. They're insane. These people are crazy. And that's why you can't find anyone credible doing anything, because you could only get idiots to run this kind of dummy mission. And more importantly than that, they don't really have anything to lose.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think? Do you think Lionel B, because we know that the person that are going after Tony Busby, the investigator, they are the same that were going after the different YouTuber.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think that Lionel B got a beautiful visit?
I'm telling you right now, the YouTube well was drying up, which is also part of the reason why they were upset about the white content creators. Because now that they're doing Jaguar Wright content and they have relevant real platforms and not a bunch of platforms where half of them are bots and bought views, because they are.
Lionel B for sure. Like, it's impossible that he didn't get a hit.
Oh no, he did get hit.
What he did. Exactly.
He did get hit. And that's what they do to save face. Tasha K was the one who taught all of them to do that. It was her ex-assistant, Chelsea, who helped her cook up all of those lies on Cardi B, that started that program. If you have a bad story, if you take a hit, buy a bot package, buy the views, replace it so nobody thinks your platform is doing any worse. Unfortunately, that's a monthly subscription and you have to keep paying it. So if your AdSense dollars are being eaten up by YouTube on one side, bots on the other, you're going to need those super chats and those cash apps to help you supplement what you're losing.
Absolutely.
What I don't understand is why hasn't the IRS gotten involved yet?
I don't know.
Because this is all wire fraud. And you already know they're not paying their taxes properly on any of this.
Probably. And why is the Lamisha, all the donation that were done for her, and that Lionel B now is just trying to stay silent about her. Like he's not talking, he's trying to distract us while we're waiting for his part 3. Like, why are
Actually,
they like just letting him go like that? I don't understand.
because if he gets busted, he can finger all of them. You're talking about 150 people, and all of them
150
have
people.
multiple accounts. That's why it looks so big. Most of these trolls have anywhere from 5 to 15 different screen names. Danny Robertson herself has 25. So when they bring all of that.
Wow. We rock 3 channels up here on this YouTube stream, 3. And it's hard to keep up with 3. And we got a reason why we do 3. One of them is our live channel. We do live and our main channel separate. That's 5
enough. To 15 different screen names. Danny Robertson herself has 25. So when they bring all of that, and that's why I don't know if you noticed, even all of the trolls, very rarely do they broadcast at the same time. They set this up so it is a 24-hour disinformation campaign running around me by the clock. Why is that important on YouTube? Because whatever is on YouTube gets acknowledged on Google, which is a worldwide search engine. Yeah. So even if people aren't on YouTube, if they go on Google and they say, and they put in my name, all of their trash comes up. And what would that do other than make people think I'm crazy, make people think you can't work with me, make people think you can't believe me, make people see how that works?
Yeah, I see it.
That is the definition. Tortious interference.
Algorithm.
And they're using YouTube to discredit my name on Google.
Yeah.
Through using the algorithm.
What is the thing about the Jay-Z suing you, which is clearly a lie?
Not true.
I don't even understand exactly why they're acting as if this is like some crazy groundbreaking information when it comes from a AI generated article. Why are they reporting that?
Because they want people to think that I'm scared. They want people to think, don't believe in Jag. Don't believe in Jag. Don't believe in Jag. Don't believe in Jag. She's getting sued. She's getting sued. Oh my God. She's begging for help. 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 tells Jackie McKinney, whose husband is a broke down bottom league football player with a bum knee, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
That's who 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She wanted to be an NFL wife and her husband couldn't make it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. I thought she was cool. My fault, Jag. Let's try this again. Wait a minute.
For help. 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 tells Jackie McKinney, whose husband is a broke down bottom league football player with a bum knee, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
That's who 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She wanted to be an NFL wife and her husband couldn't make it. So now they're hustling YouTube. And she said, I'm now in trouble and I'm begging Tony Busby to help me. But the truth is,
yeah, exactly.
I had no affiliation with Tony Busby. I wanted nothing to do with it. I'm not a Diddy victim. Not.
Exactly.
I'm a victim of the Carters.
Thank you.
Worse than that, it was Danny Robertson that called them and told them that they needed to reach out to me. And then guess what?
Yeah.
She gave them Odell's personal phone number. Want to know how she got it, Maggie?
How did she get it?
One of her members, one of her Avengers, is Odell's ex-wife.
Wow.
Wow.
She actually bragged about it not long ago, like a couple months back on one of her lives, about how Odell's ex-wife became a member of her channel and how she was going to give Danny all the goods on Odell so that they could destroy our lives and ruin our relationship.
Oh my God, yo, this is as YouTube turns. As the YouTube turns. This is a soap opera, dog. I'm telling you. This ain't nothing but a straight up soap. I thought Tisha Tells was pretty cool. I thought her information was solid. I didn't, I don't watch all her videos and stuff, but I watch the stuff that she's reporting on. I gotta look that up. I gotta go to her channel and see if she did a video saying that Jay-Z is suing Jaguar. Oh my God, I gotta go look, man. I'm looking right after this video is over
Of her
with.
channel, and how she was going to give Danny all the goods on Odell so that they could destroy our lives and ruin our relationship. And so he could go to jail with me since they can't turn him.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I understand, like with my, but I don't understand, why the
Desperate.
obsession. Yeah, exactly. Why the obsession with saying that you're retracting or refuting that Sean Carter has hurt you, when clearly you're just saying that this part was a lie, this part is fake. Why are they acting as if you're refuting every single accusation that you've ever said?
Because discrediting me is more important now than ever.
Yeah, yes.
And they will not give me credit for dragging that big lip monkey to his knees like I'm doing right now.
Because it is weird that Storm Monroe, his interview that was 7 months ago, why is he like cutting out, putting it up, putting it as a premiere, and then doing all of this?
He needs the money.
Yeah.
He's broke. He's been living from hotel to hotel. He lost one of his cars. Do you know that when I sat with Storm Monroe, when he started getting million views off of the content he did with me, he was actually able to quit Amazon and just be a content creator full time. Bought himself a BMW with my content and never gave me more than $500.
No way.
Matter of fact,
Wow.
He had owed me $500 up until the day he stabbed me in the back and put that clip out. And while we were on the phone talking, and I was telling him that when me and Odell have the wedding, I wanted to extend him an invitation. He was putting that clip out and then sending it to Star.
What is your relationship with Star? Why did he do
I don't have
basically 3 hours? Why did he do a 3 hours like live on a single clip?
Because they don't have no content.
There is content. There is so much content coming out. Why are they
when you're
focused on you?
hired
Yeah.
to slander, defame, stalk, and discredit one person? Hold on a second. Where is that Cash App from Storm Monroe? Let me go and look. When did that happen? That happened what, like last Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see where that. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's bleary.
Yeah, a little.
Hold on
like
a second.
It's him contacting you?
Oh, no, that's Storm Monroe $500 interview. And he had been owing me that money for almost 90 days. He didn't give it to me until he was ready to stab me in the back. I guess he had to wait to get his little, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 payment so he could finally pay me. That's the grubby part about it all. Wow. You actually owed me money and didn't pay me until you got paid to stab me in the back. So that's how I know he needs the money.
I can't say no to that. Like, if you cannot send $500, it means a lot, right?
We got on the phone with another mutual friend who wanted to try to mediate the situation. And guess what? He kept ignoring the friend when the friend kept calling. And then when he finally answered the phone, he said, okay, guys, let's get this square. What's going on? I was like, I have no idea what's going on, but Storm is stabbing me in the back. I hope he enjoys the money. You're a liar, Jag. You lied, Jag. I can't believe you lied. Oh my God, you're a liar. You're a liar. And me and Essie are going to prove it. Oh, it was disgusting. Went totally nuts and then hung up.
And what lie? What lie? A thing that happened 7 months ago. Why do we need to do the whole...
altered.
Sincerely, listen, for me, it is clear that that thing was a premiere. That's why they keep on trying to discredit it as not a premiere, because a premiere can be edited. Yeah, exactly. It's clear that it was. I don't understand why they act as if that thing is not suspicious and that thing proves something. Like, what does it prove? It proves nothing.
It proves that they're willing to do anything for money. Storm, you should dust off that OnlyFans and start busting it open again. Because that's what you were doing the first time. Tasha K tried to run you offline. Matter of fact, why don't you challenge my nephew, Bashir Gray, and see whose OnlyFans can do best? Since you like talking about his, get into the game.
Why do
You
they
didn't know he
keep
had an
on?
OnlyFans?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, where he likes to get naked and show all his stuff and sit there and play with his cell phone line and take requests. Yeah.
Man, maybe I need to do what is it called again? A OnlyFans page. Yeah, maybe I need to do one of those. What y'all think? I don't even know how. Man, you can't. Come on, y'all. Come on now. I'm too old for that. And plus, I got a boo-boo in the Philippines.
These are the kind of people you guys are trusting for real intel. More importantly than that, when Media Takeout tried to push that fake story, why didn't they source Storm as the credit? They sourced AT2.
Thank you. I was asking that too.
As desperate as Storm is for a viral moment, why wouldn't you claim responsibility for your own handiwork? You want to know why? Because when it comes back that it's a fake, they'll all say it was AT2. And you'll say, oh, I just gave him the footage. I think he edited it. That's why you didn't want credit.
That makes sense. I was wondering why they didn't say Start Report or Storm. They took AT2, a small YouTube channel compared to those two.
Because he's a pawn. He's a pawn that they don't have a problem with sacrificing.
That makes sense.
God,
and if
wait a minute. So he's a pawn. We did a video off of his channel. You know, we looking for content. We learning, Jag. My bad. That's my bad. But oh my God, man. You know what? We got to get you on the channel. Meg, these my girls. These my peoples. I don't care. You know, I'm the one learning, and Jag is teaching, and Maggie the Black Owl, she teaching too. I told her, I said, you shouldn't do this. Why not? Because no, I guess you should do it. And then Jag backed her up, and I said, well, I've been known to be wrong. That's my bad. But when I'm right, you know, I stand on it. And I don't think y'all should be saying things about either one of these girls, and you don't even know what they've been doing. I know one thing, Jaguar Wright is closer to all these people that's doing this crazy stuff. So you think she lying? And then you're going to believe somebody else that don't even, oh my God. Shout out to everybody pushing these YouTube channels, push them the best way you can, because the real people going to shine, baby. The real people about to shine, because Mike Cross is up in the game. I'm a winner. I don't lose.
Storm gets a lawsuit, he's finished.
That's why I can't stop. That's why I can't stop talking about him, because he's a winner. I can't stop talking about him. I try to. Excuse me.
That makes sense.
And if Storm gets a lawsuit, he's finished. You know, they were trying to accuse him of unaliving a baby in Phoenix a couple years back.
I gotta make notes, man.
Yeah. Tasha K, Sean Davy Wade, King Payne, they were apparently he was involved in some situation where a child went over a balcony and fell to its death or something, and they said that Storm was responsible for it. And that's why he ran and left Phoenix and came to Atlanta to hide with Tasha K. That's what they said.
What is Tasha K's obsession with you? That first interview was the most disgusting interview I'd ever seen in my life. Like, it was designed to trigger you. That was the point of the interview.
Yeah, and you saw how that turned out, right?
Yeah. Why? What is her problem? Is she also in that quote? Like,
no, she's one of the leaders of the troll farm. It used to be her, Chelsea, and her husband Shaq.
So Tasha K is the first one that tried.
Yeah, she was the main one that they used to use to do the hit squad, and then she's been building her own, army of broken toys and working stories, putting stories together. That's what they do. And see, they're protected by YouTube, so their lies go unchecked. But if you look into the background of any of these so-called YouTube content creators, every last one of them has a real criminal record for theft, fraud, child endangerment, and worse.
Wow. What do you think
How
of
do you
Tony
trust
Busby?
criminals?
I don't know. What do you think about Tony Busby's victim?
Wait a minute. I think I might be getting something mixed up. Because oh man, never mind. I got to research when this
Child
go off.
endangerment, and worse.
Wow. What do you think
How do
of
you
Tony
trust
Busby?
criminals?
I don't know.
Mm.
What do you think about Tony Busby's victim?
I think that interview should have been on 2020 with real reporters.
I agree.
I think she was handled rough, and I think they did it all intentionally because they wanted to try to get a big win in the public eye for the Carters. And NBC is a very, very, very unreliable network. Like if you look at Gayle King,
Yeah.
the way Gayle King went after Robert Kelly, but then she sat down with the Jigga Man and she didn't ask him anything about his friendship with Robert Kelly. She didn't ask him anything about the intersection between him and Aaliyah when she was underage. She asked him nothing real.
Yeah, that's true.
NBC is the devil's workshop, G, and they do crazy work.
Who?
NBC.
Because they really
stole my music and put it on, they stole my music and put it on that doctor show. What was that, Doc? Amsterdam? Remember the hospital thing with the guy?
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah. One of the episodes back in 2019, April of 2019 came out. The first 2.5 minutes of the entire show was scored with my song Free. I go to look and I'm like, who gave them permission to use this and who got paid for it? Come to find out, one of my royalty companies that I had a licensing agreement with, and that licensing agreement had been over for a decade. They sent him the money. They paid him for it. But me and the actual producer and the co-writer, Terrence Lovelace, TL Hot Runner, Bashir Gray's uncle.
Yeah.
We wrote that song and they paid neither of us. NBC. When I decided I was going to go after them, that's when they started using 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 to meddle in my affairs in Dallas.
What?
Yeah.
What did she do?
My cousin.
Yeah, I know that. What did she do?
She started getting her little spies to come through to my studio sessions, record my music so she could report back and say what I was doing so they could find a way to stop my music from coming out. Her, a guy that she worked with named Rob Ski, who's from New York, has been living in Dallas for like 25 years. They used to use him to spy on Nipsey Hussle when he would come to Dallas. But they had him working with me. He had a lot of great talent with him, and I wanted to help him make sure that, they had the proper, execution in their projects and stuff like that. And when they realized that I was about to mobilize Dallas, so that they wouldn't have to rely on the industry, so they wouldn't have to rely on Roc Nation.
Yeah.
They started finding ways to try to manipulate. And then they started paying my ex-husband and my ex-mother-in-law. And then they started working with YouTube.
Wow. I gotta research some more stuff, man. To be honest, right now we just reporting the news. I stand strong behind Jaguar. I stand strong behind Maggie, the Black Owl. I heard Jaguar mention your name and she pronounced it so beautifully. But Tisha Tales, is that who y'all talking about? I thought she was cool, but y'all know better than me. So I'm letting y'all lead. I thought she was pretty cool, and so some of the people in my comments had said that she kind of stretched the truth and all this type of stuff. And this is crazy, ain't it, man? It's like, dude, you like your favorite football teams, Cowboys versus Redskins, right? No matter what, you're a Redskin fan. My dad was a Redskin fan, rest in peace. So no matter what, they get good players, bad players, you stay on the Redskins side. So are y'all on the Jaguar Wright side Well, y'all on I don't think nobody on Puffy or Jay-Z side. But these, oh my gracious, man, we got, as the YouTube turns, we straight up got some YouTube beef going on. And I'm gonna let y'all know you cannot beef with the Music Recording Network, because we just doing YouTube and bringing y'all the info. We do music. And oh my God, man. So, oh my gracious, man. We do music, man. So, oh man. Jaguar. Shout out to Jaguar. We're gonna have Jaguar on the show, and we about to start working with some music with some of the people who want to do some music. I talked to Wolfgang. Shout out to Wolfgang. We both going on vacation, different at close to the same time, but in different areas. So right now I'm focused on getting this stuff out. Oh my God, young. Every time I thought, first the Fat Boys break up, now this happened. Wait a minute, I can't wait to do this interview with Jaguar, because I got some questions I want you to answer for me, please. Oh my grace, I'm trying to look this stuff up. Hey, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.